Natalia Bonner. Welcome back. Whoa, that was wild. Anyways, I am right now quilting on this incredible Moth and Moon quilt for my client Erilyn, and I'm having so much fun doing so. I'm getting ready to quilt a medallion down here in the corner of the quilt, and I thought I might as well bring you along for the ride. So if you do want to see my full process of custom machine quilting this whole quilt, it's awesome. Do check out the PNQ Academy over on our website, pnq.com. There I'm sharing a full video. Plus, when you enroll, you gain access to over 160 other videos. So it's like this huge library of machine quilting videos. It's really kind of my favorite place to hang out. But I'm going to bring you down here. This is my Gamble 22-inch machine. I'm doing all my stitching here in the stitch regulated mode, and I do have my stitch length set to 13 stitches per inch. I'm using the So Fine thread color number, I think it's 411 on here, and then I'm using the number 12 curved ruler by the Quilted Pineapple. I'm using a lot of other rulers here on this quilt, but for now we're sticking with this ruler. The batting that I've got is one layer of the Quilter's Dream Poly Deluxe. Let's hop down to the machine. Okay, I have already done a little bit of marking down here, and I use the white Mark Be Gone marker. That's one I like to use when I am marking on black. I've also already stitched in the ditch around this corner. So this is going to be like a quarter medallion type thing going on here. So I'm going to line up the number 12 curved ruler by the Quilted Pineapple and hold it 1/4 of an inch away from where I want my thread to intersect. So from that point up there, you can see that I use kind of like pressure almost on my whole entire arm. I do have the ruler base plate here on my machine, and I also have the ruler foot, but I'll use gentle pressure, kind of hold the ruler in place. Remember, really gentle and soft. Engage the machine, and I'll stitch right along that line. I love it. I love that curve, but I want to dress it up a little bit more because I'm crazy and I love a lot of quilting. So the next line that I'm going to do is going to be spaced 1/4 of an inch on the outside of this one. So to do that, I'm going to be lining up this side of the curved ruler. I guess I have it upside down, but I'll be lining this side up right on top of my previous stitch line. So I'm going to move up my ditch right here, just so the side of my foot right here is right next to this stitch line. Move up to that point, stop with my needle in the down position. Now I know quilting's a little bit difficult to see on black thread on black fabric, but I think you'll get the idea. So I'll line up the side of the ruler, and then I'm going to add that echo line all the way around, and I will just adjust my ruler as I go. Anytime I need to adjust, I'll do it as I'm going, or I'll stop with my needle in the down position. Okay, next up I'm going to add a space to quilt some pebbles in. So we're going to now move over 1/2 inch. So that means that I'm going to be lining this first marked line on the ruler up on top of that last stitch line. And again, I'll be adjusting as I go as necessary. Now let's add one more echo just to the outside of that. Okay, now I'm going to fill in this wider space with a string of pebbles. Okay, so there's the start. I could leave it like this, or you all know me and you know that I'm a little bit crazy, so I'm going to add a bit more quilting to this. Next up, I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to add a couple more lines through here, and then I'm going to do another one of those wider spaces, and then one more. So kind of basically repeat this going to the inside. Okay, so next one we're going to move in, well, I'm going to move in 1/2 of an inch. And one more 1/4 of an inch. All right, now I'm going to go through and fill in that wider space again with a string of pebbles. I love it. Okay, so that's like the foundation of this medallion, but I am going to dress it up a little bit more by adding in some straight lines. Okay, for these straight lines, I'm going to be radiating out of this corner over here every time. Also, I'm going to be lining up the 1/2 inch marking with my previous stitch line every time. So this will make sense as I start to work through this, but what I'll do first is move up this stitch line a 1/2 inch. And I'll go kind of slow, but what I mean, I'm lining now. So I have a point right here that's created by the stitch line and then this previous ditch. So I am lining up this point on top of my 1/2 inch marked line here, the first marked line on the 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler. I'm lining it up like that on an angle. Down here at this end, it's a 1/4 of an inch away from where my ruler is, a 1/4 of an inch away from where I want my thread to intersect, so there's that space. So that each time my thread will come back to here, and then each time I'll adjust my ruler. So let's work through that. Okay, so I'll readjust my ruler again up here. Now I have a new intersection that I'm stitching to. So adjust the ruler and repeat. And I'll just keep doing this over and over. See it so far? It's looking so cool. Okay, I love how that turned out. I hope you were able to find a little bit of inspiration. Like I said, I will be sharing my full process of quilting this awesome quilt in real time from start to finish in the PNQ Academy. So make sure you hop over there and check it out on our website, pnqquilt.com. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I will be back soon with another fun machine quilting video.